Have you ever met a child who seemed to fall apart out of nowhere, or one who didn't notice they were hungry or needed the bathroom until it was just too late? It might not be about behavior. It could be about interoception, and this is the sense that helps us feel what's going on inside our bodies. Interoception is how we notice internal signals, like our heartbeat, a growling stomach, or the urge to take a deep breath. And it turns out it plays a major role in how kids regulate their emotions, take care of their needs, and stay connected to the world around them. So, a recent research review explored how interoception develops from infancy through childhood, and the findings are full of insights for therapists, educators, and caregivers working to support children's growth and independence. And you can read about the research and get the reference on the blog at your therapy source. But I want to talk about why interoception matters so much for kids and how we can measure it. So, when interoception is working well, kids can recognize when they're hungry, full, tired, or overwhelmed. They get physical signs of emotions like butterflies when they're nervous or a tight chest when they're upset, and they start learning how to respond. So, this internal awareness helps with things like taking a break when needed, asking for help, dressing for the weather. If we feel hot, we're going to wear shorts. If we feel cold, we wear a winter coat. Noticing when something just feels off. But when interoception isn't developing as expected, you might see kids who miss body cues and have accidents, or they overreact or underreact to pain or hunger. They might have trouble identifying and managing their emotions. They can struggle with transitions or maybe become really overwhelmed by physical sensations. Sometimes you might see behaviors that don't seem to match what's happening around them. And these challenges often go hand in hand with proprioception. And this is the sense of body position and movement. When interoception and proprioception work together, children gain a better internal map of their needs and what they need to do about them. So let's talk a little bit about how we measure interoception. You might be wondering, how can we even tell if a child is sensing internal cues? And researchers have developed different ways to assess this, starting as early as infancy and adapting as children grow. So, for babies, researchers might look at how they respond to heartbeat rhythms using eye gaze or brain activity. And as the kids get older, in preschool and elementary age kids, there's some playful tasks and simple questions are used to explore whether they can feel their heartbeat or recognize internal sensations. And for older kids, there's questionnaires designed just for children to reflect on how they feel inside and how confident they are in interpreting these signals. I don't want to get into all the specific tools here. Like I said, you can go to the blog and read the article and get the reference so you can learn more for each age group. And I'll put that link below. So let's talk more about what really helps interoception develop. And it's so important that we support interoceptive development. And it doesn't really require any fancy tools or formal tests. And it starts with everyday routines and connections. Movement really matters. Physical activity helps kids notice what's happening in their body, like changes in heart rate, breathing, or muscle fatigue. This gives natural moments to pause and reflect. How does your body feel after running? Is your breathing fast or is it a slow rate? Body awareness grows with age, but it does take practice. So simple check-ins like, do you feel hungry or full? Or maybe you're going to ask, do you need a break or are you still focused? It helps kids build that awareness over time. And we as adults can help to support this. So when we respond to child's cues like hunger, tiredness, or distress, we're helping wire the brain to notice those signals again the next time. So it's especially powerful in early childhood, but it continues to matter throughout development. And self awareness tools can help. So, for school age kids, structured tools like checklists or reflection sheets can give us insight into how they're experiencing their inner world and help us know how to better support them. So, interoception starts developing earlier than we think, right in infancy, and it continues to grow all the way throughout childhood. It's the foundation for so many important skills: self regulation, emotional resilience, and independence. So, if you want to learn more about how interoception works and how to support it in your setting, check out the blog post that I'm going to link below, and it will include activity ideas and tools you can use. So, thanks for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, thanks for supporting growing kids from the inside out. See you next time.